What else is on tap for 2026? Guess I'll thank Lauren from Paris Hilton's staff to get back to me and offer to go out there and help with some of that fire stuff and fire stuff in California. They sent a thing back. Unless that wasn't her, unless that was somebody, what they call it, Boris, fishing. But there's a lot of people out there doing good work, so definitely things to look forward to for 2026. I was out there in California a couple times. I was gonna go toward the sakura, the cherry blossoms. Every year I try to get there. The ones in DC. And I still want to get out to Falling Water and keep on training it out there to up into New Hampshire, Winnipesaukee and all that. But first landing's on the list. I haven't been a ton of places in the East. It's been way back to my pickup trucking days. Went out to Williamsport to do some architecture school, with Penn College of Technology a long time ago. Needed a couple extra trig courses I didn't fill. This park's looking good. Marquis painted these buildings. A couple idiots kept coming by vandalizing them, and he painted them. And he blacktopped the road, so good thanks to Marquis and Marquis Energy, I guess. Marquis, anyway. I don't know much about Marquis Energy. Marquis Energy? I don't know. Out walking in the park. Good credit to good folks, I guess. Or are they good folks? No, I don't know. I guess coming up, all this land above me was bulldozed and made into a helicopter compound. And I don't want to present it a negative way. Everybody has their rights. Just, you got a picture from I'm like growing up, and this is our way into town to go get burgers, and we go up to Hardee's and get breakfast, get the sunrise biscuits as kids, and camping along there. I remember going camping with Adam, and that was our trail. Then they put up the big sign over it, said no bikes. So, oh darn it, they can't put up any bikes. But we're thinking, at least it's a trail. But then the next year everything's getting bulldozed and nobody's allowed there, and you still walk through the woods behind me. But what do you do? I followed the story of Telluride a little bit in Colorado, where, I don't know, it was a guy that worked with Rumsfeld. This is going back into the 2000s, the 90s, the Gulf Wars, the wars in the Middle East. Of course, there's always wars there. But one of the contractors who invented the Predator drone wanted to buy out the entire valley of Telluride, Colorado, and the people got into like a numerous year-long dispute, going to court and raising money to fight for their valley, basically. And on a small scale, this was kind of like it to us. It was like, we would have been, like right around a little before high school age, maybe going into high school. So it was never on the radar. The world was innocent. We grew up in this hollow. There's no bars on the windows and doors and gangbangers driving by and shootings. It's once in a while there's a severe murder or fire or something, but it was just like something sacred and safe that changed. Like all of a sudden this was the woods where we could walk all through and go camping and push our bikes through and go up into the town. And still I battle with the town. I'm like, dude, all you gotta do is make they go roundabout for the trail, for the walking trail, for the people that live miles and miles away that just come to walk. I'm on a perimeter trail just to get us through on our bikes and get us up in through Detweiler so we can go into the town and get a burger or go to work or something like that. Because a lot of other towns do that. They put a focus on or some big deer. Saw a huge deer the other day. We'll forget about that. Jump across the road had the antlers and everything. My buddy's like, keep an eye out for deer. We're in early spring. Had huge antlers. Now, I don't think they lose their antlers. They should have lost their antlers already, right? We're not early spring yet. We're late January, so maybe it just didn't lose its antlers. Last year, they all had huge antlers. I don't hunt them or anything, but my friends do. I would if I had to. And it's like, keep an eye out for my deer rack. But the deer rack was on the ground, huge antlers, because the year before was plentiful. Last year was drought. I'm talking, they grew huge antlers. They get a lot of acorns and stuff. But I didn't want to cross that rope. It was too much trauma. Too much thinking about, hey, I don't technically own that. We'll let somebody else cross that rope because I don't want to get in trouble. Oh well, authority, I guess. I have a lot of thoughts walking on my own. Got my Kona bike. It's been pretty good. Got it from a nice fellow that used to work at the Intuition coffee shop in Peoria, Illinois. I actually just saw this bike at one point parked out there. I was going to church with my mom at First United, and we went to get coffee, and I remember walking past, like, that's a good looking bike. It was a number of years back, and I saw it come up on the internet, the marketplace, and kept coming up. Finally, it's like, dude, I'm moving. I'm trying to get out to LA, and I'll just let it go for this price. And I never tried to barter with him, but he named out a lot more fairer price than he had. It's been a pretty good bike. I did a lot of adjustments. Everything just gets so seized up here. I like the 3 speeds on the front, but I might convert a couple bikes or one bike like this to 1 speed on the front and the big dish back end to get some. Just the back always seems to shift, but the front gets, the tires fling ice and everything. Ice, baby. I gotta quit my video because I bother too many people, I think. Don't bother them, this is probably not that important to people. Why do you have to make a video just because something's important, though? You can make a video if you're putting on your hat or your gloves or your bike, trying out a new bike, or just want to talk to people. Because some people are out here, they're just on their own like me. Like, I don't have kids to let run around the creek or someplace I've done all right, saving enough to get by right now. It's winter. I suppose I could have done a worse job of managing my money and just been having to work night and day shifts at the local gas station or something. But I've got the fresh air and snowflakes and the ability to go almost wherever, so almost. Where should I go? Quit doing some videos of someplace you like, I guess. Oh yeah.